When people say React rendered, most developers assume the browser already changed. That is where the confusion starts. Today, we are separating render phase from commit phase. Here is the simplest version. Render phase is the thinking phase. Commit phase is the applying phase. Imagine this counter. You click the button, count changes, and React starts work. But the first thing React does is not mutate the DOM. First comes the render phase. React runs the component, reads state, props, and context, and calculates what the next UI should look like. The real DOM is still untouched here. Then comes the commit phase. React takes the result of that work, applies the required changes to the real DOM, attaches refs, and now the user can actually see the update. This is why logs in render and logs in useEffect happen at different times. Render happens first, then commit, and then effects run after commit. Another important point. React can go through render work, compare old and new results, and still decide there is nothing new to apply, so render does not automatically mean visible browser work. This also explains strict mode. In development, React may rerun render logic to expose unsafe patterns. That is why side effects in the component body are risky, but effects after commit are fine. A practical rule is this. If the question is what should appear on screen, it belongs in render. If the question is what should happen after the screen updates, it belongs around effects. Even use layout effect is still on the commit side, not inside render. So the full mental model is simple. A state update happens, React runs the render phase, then the commit phase, and then effects run. Render calculates, commit applies. If you remember one thing, remember this. Render is not the same as DOM update. First React figures things out, then React applies them. So what React concept do you want to explore next? Drop it in the comments. And if this clicked for you, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a drop. See you in the next one.